What were your feelings about the American involvement in the war? How did you feel?
Well, let's take it from Pearl Harbor. Everybody was so incensed. Everybody I had got in the Army right away. They just didn't have any trouble. But we had a draft, and I had a low number, but I had 2 children then. And I found at the end of the war, that's the only reason they never called my number, because I had the 2 children. But everybody wanted to be in there, and we got 10 million people, men and women, in the war effort, in uniform. We had another 10 million that built all the stuff I'm going to tell you about.
Wow, what did they build?
Well,
Would you like to share?
we got a big contract, and it was for these AGOs, auxiliary gas and oil. And they carried gasoline to the troops in the South Pacific, or to the Air Force. And we built 8 of them, and the engines were so heavy that they didn't dare put them in until we got to Memphis, Tennessee. So I went every week to check on the engines being put in these ships, and they were big diesel engines. But I have to tell you, 7 out of 8 of them were sunk within 6 months because they hit them on the gas lines between the front gas and the back gas tanks. So we lost hundreds of ships during the war, and we combated it with big fleets and the Air Force and submarines. So they actually, at one point, Japan and Germany were winning big time, but we stopped them, and everybody was involved. Everybody bought bonds.
Wow.